Hey guys, it's Eddie Revolver, and I'm bringing you some MLB 2K13 because I want to talk about the World Series. Now, at the time of this commentary, Game 1 has already been played and Game 2 is close to starting now. And I just want to say before I get into this, I'm not a diehard fan of any of these teams, so this is going to be kind of an unbiased opinion of who I think is going to win. Now, before the World Series started, I strongly believed that St.Louis was going to dominate in the World Series against Boston. Just because of what they showed against LA. Their bats came alive there at the end against Kershaw, and their pitching was just lights out. So I really thought they were gonna, dominate, almost sweep them, get some revenge from 2004 when Boston swept St. Louis for the win in the World Series in 2004. But after Game 1, my opinions changed. I always knew Boston had the potential to be like a dangerous team. At the start of the year, I always thought that because they had some great hitters, and in the first game they really showed why they're there. I mean, just look at their lineup. You got Jacoby Ellsbury, you got Dustin Pedroia, David Ortiz. I mean, when David Ortiz steps into the batter's box, I hope that the pitcher throws an inside fastball so I can see that ball get launched. I mean, anytime you throw him inside, there's like a 90% chance he's gonna put it over, over the fence. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, the fact that Detroit even pitched to him most of the time, I shook my head when Benoit there threw that inside fastball to David Ortiz for that grand slam, I think in Game 2 or whatever. I mean, he's a monster in the postseason. There's nothing you can do about him besides put him on maybe or throw him outside, keep it outside, low and outside. And then you got Mike Napoli right now. His bat's red hot, so look out for Mike Napoli to put up some great numbers this World Series, and as well as Boston's pitching staff. I mean, you got Lester, you got Buchholz, you got Lackey, Peavy. Those are 4 starters with a lot of experience that they know how to pitch, and obviously they have their struggles, like any pitcher has their struggles, but I think that they're going to be a great force in this postseason. Along with the bullpen of Boston, it has a lot of depth in their bullpen, and Jim Leyland, I think, said this, the manager of Detroit said after they lost to Boston, the reason why they lost is because Boston's bullpen was able to come in after their starters and just shut down our hitters. And it's true. I mean, you just looked at Detroit's, they had great starters there, but their bullpen was lacking in being able to shut down Boston. So, I think you got to have pitching to win games and win championships. It's all comes down to pitching, and Boston has that. They've got the hitting. Not to say St. Louis doesn't have it. We're gonna have to see here in Game 2 how they bounce back from the last game. But I think St. Louis does have a good chance of hopefully making it a 7-game series. I don't want a sweep here. I want a 7-game series because, it's boring. When last year it was a sweep, it was really boring. So anyways, guys, that's my opinion. I think Boston's going to win. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys later.